Okay, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today is sunny for once. We've been filming everything during the hard winter, rain, snow, clouds, everything. Today it's sunshine, and Lucy, who works at the farm here, has been out picking some beautiful produce for us. We got some spring onions, some different oriental leaves, sorrel, chives, and some garlic chives, one of my favorite. Today we're gonna cook scallops. So these beautiful hand-dyed scallops came from the boat this morning, northern parts of Scotland. And we're gonna do one of my favorite servings. We're just gonna do it as a raw ceviche. Right, we're gonna have a bit of lemon juice, a bit of truffle, spring onions, and all these raw different green vegetables as an actual farm at the moment. Okay, let's start off with showing how to open a scallop. For me, the easiest way is go in with your knife. Make sure you use a knife that's not anything you really care about. It's like something that you just can throw around. Go in and then you just click around and the shell will come open by itself. Put your knife above and go. Open it up. What's very interesting, the scallop got 48 eyes. As you can see here, each one of these black little thing is a scallop eye. You go in the bottom and then you go to the top. If you look very closely, you can see it's moving. Beautiful product, beautiful. Well, we got the scallops opened. For me, there's many different ways of doing it. I just need a spoon. Pause. Cool. Okay. Next part of the is you're gonna take the scallop out of the actual shell. So the easiest way is go with a spoon and loosen it up. Put it back in. Loosen it up. And there's many different parts you can do with a scallop where you can actually eat most parts. So what we call here is the skirt, and then you have this beautiful scallop roe. So for example, at the restaurant, we will smoke the scallop roe for a good few hours. And then we will dry it and then use it as different seasoning. Go in with your fingers like this and take this beautiful meat out from the middle. And you can feel how the scallop is actually just moving around in your hands. You got a beautiful shell, scallop. Put your hands in. This little muscle tends to be chewy. And there you go, take it out. Beautiful. What we're gonna do, we're gonna not wash the scallop because it's straight from the boat this morning. So what we're gonna do is slice it, season it a bit, and serve it. There you go. So don't waste this. You have the shell, you have the beautiful scallop roe. Today for the dish we don't particularly gonna need. I'm gonna keep this and bring it to the restaurant. So we're just gonna put this away. And obviously we're working with raw fish. The key aspect of raw fish is to make sure the quality is as good as possible. So if you're gonna serve raw scallops, make sure the scallop is no more than 1 or 2 days old. If you go over, it's a good way is to freeze it. So make sure it's killed some bacteria. But I know for a fact that this scallop was caught from the boat this morning, brought to the restaurant, and I brought it up here. So this is 100% safe to eat. You got these absolute stunning spring onions. You're just gonna clean them up a little bit, take off the bottoms. And all this is picked in the morning, which is absolutely, it's a privilege to work like that. So this dish is all about green, fresh. The first time in many months we're actually getting some greenery to cook with. It's been quite hard work to keep everything moving and exciting. Spring onions, some very, very good olive oil. Just a little bit on top. Like that. Tiny bit of salt. Mix it around. Here we go. And then on this, you just want to let them sit here for a little bit to just warm gently through. You don't want to cook them too much, just want to get them gently warmed and ready to go. And then we have our beautiful scallops. So this is good for a sharing dish. You have few people at home, something fresh to eat, something like that's not too heavy, starter. People can help themselves. Starting off, we're just slicing up these beautiful scallops. And I can feel it in the knives, how the scallop is bouncing around. Oh, a little bit higher. There we go. And if you're going to serve scallops, you want to make sure you serve enough. There's nothing worse you do ceviche dishes than 2 slices of scallops on there, you know. Like this is easily done for 2-3 people. And then you can garnish it up with whatever you want. Basically, if you want to have blood orange, which is a very good combination, different kind of citrus, pomegranate, like the versions are endless to put on. But the most important, high quality fish. You can also swap out for scallops. It doesn't need to be shellfish. It could be cod, it could be pollock, it could be any type of fish you use, really. You know, hamashi from Japan, anything. Maybe not Japan in Newfoundland, but you get the point. Salmon is a very big one. Spring onions, to get a bit more heat on them. We have a scallop sliced up, tiny bit of salt on each of them, just to give that basic seasoning. Like that. Black pepper. So the key with this dish is all layers of flavor, right? So you have the soft on top, soft scallop, you have the spicy pepper, lemon zest. Because I also add a bit of lemon segment on top of this dish. And then obviously all these different green stuff we're putting on, sorrel, salad bonnet, is all different flavor profiles on the whole thing. Some very, very good quality olive oil. This olive oil is come from one of our guests in Italy. Actually brought it to the restaurant. Said it came from a summer house in the south of Italy. We're also gonna add on some lemon segments. Easiest to do that. Save this to season up the afterwards. Peel the lemon. Just to take it around. Like that. And then super easy, go in with your knife, take it out. Knife, out. You don't need too many, lemon is quite strong, but we'll freshen up the dish very heavily.
And to a chef, the sharp knife is essential, right?
Yes, sharp knife is very essential. And then just gently put one of these lemons on top of each piece of scallop. So the key is like when you eat it, you get a bite of scallop with a bit of hint of acidity, and off you go. One each. And that's like, I like small little surprises in dishes as this simple. You want to surprise the guests in every piece of way, or you surprise yourself, no? And add on one extra for good luck. There you go. Okay, we got that. Now we're gonna garnish up this plate. We have the most beautiful leaves of sorrel, just picked straight up from the garden, with the leaves and everything. And sorrel is a type of herbs, it's very lemony. So it's obviously you got lemon, sorrel, fresh on. And this is also fun when you do this at home, because you can obviously you can do your own different ways, like be creative how you put it on. There's no rules, just put it on in all the different variations you want. Got some beautiful rockets on top. And I like dishes like this, also in the restaurant, to cook dishes like this, because everything is so fresh. Spring onions is getting cooked. And nothing is perfect on the plate, you know. but it's all like harmony together. There you go. Salad brunette, one of my favorite herbs, tastes a bit like cucumber. Pop that on. Like again, there's no ways of lying it on, just get it on the plates. Caraway, so fresh caraway. It's on the plate. Like that. There we go. Our spring onions are wilted. And voila. You can see how beautiful these are. Same again, slice them up a bit. Go. So you still got like the cooked element of the dish, which is the spring onions, and everything else is pretty much raw. Like this. Voila. And obviously, because we added on so many different ingredients raw on top, it's always good to finish with a tiny bit of salt on top of the vegetables. Like that. And then olive oil. This is seasoned with raw salad ingredients. It almost creates its own little vinaigrette on top. Now to the favorite part. The last of the truffle. Just on top. To just bring that earthiness to the dish. And obviously truffle is a very, very, very expensive ingredient. You don't have to use it. I just thought it elevates the dish, scallop, truffle, lemon to another level. Obviously you can swap the truffle out for anything, button mushroom, anything else. Is not a need to use the scallop. There's a truffle at all. Okay, that's it. Hand-dyed scallops with different kind of greens from the farm. Ceviche style, so raw with black truffle and good olive oil. Okay, looks good to me. Lucy Graham, you want to go and try?
Yep.
You said no. So this is your vegetables you guys picked this morning. Well, you did the hard work.
Thank you.
Graham was having sunbathing. Okay, scallops, truffle, and some of your greens.
Oh wow.
Sorry, dirty fingers.
Same. That's really good.
It's good?
Go on. Bit of onion. Did you get any of the onion?
Yeah, onion there.
No, I do like scallops.
One more piece.
Yeah, that's really good. Nice. Look forward to the recipe for that one.
Good, good.
Thank you.
What do you taste in there, Graham? They're in the truffles. Delicious. And the texture of the scallops. Absolutely glorious. And yeah, is that mustard greens?
Mustard
well?
greens, scallops, some olive oil.
Bit of sorrel.
Yeah, it's all
Sorrel. Yeah.
delicious. Thank you very much.
You're picking it in the morning and then.
Yeah, when it's nice and fresh.
Yeah. Then you don't have to cook too much of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's good.
On a glorious day like this.
No, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.